Hello everyone, welcome to today's reading. Today I'm doing the person on your mind. What are their current feelings for you? So that's the topic for today. I quickly want to mention that I've posted the August monthly predictions. If you want to watch the reading, I will leave a link along with the timestamps. And usually, whenever I do a love reading, I love doing an extended. For those of you where the reading really resonates and take, you would like me to take the reading further. So, since I'm looking into your person's current feelings, if it really, really resonates, you can watch the extended on how this energy will transform and a little bit more. So, I will leave the link for the extended reading as well. So, the monthly predictions and the extended, along with the timestamps, you can join and watch. So, I thought, it's a nice time to just do a couple of readings together. So, if a person subscribes, they can watch multiple readings. So, yeah. Let's start with the pile options. This is pile number 1, bouquet. Number 9. Pile number 2 is number 6, clouds. King of clubs. This was queen of spades. Here we have number 28, the man. Ace of hearts. So this is queen of swords, king of wands, and ace of cups. You can go with whichever calls to you. Use your intuition, not your logical mind, and I will see you in your reading. Hello, pile number 1. You got the bouquet card. This is the Queen of Swords energy. Number 9. We also have the Empress come out for you. Number 3. I think recently I did a reading. I don't know if it was on my main channel or my membership or a private reading, but the Empress came out. Actually, it was pile number 3 if I'm not wrong. So must have been for my main channel. Some of you maybe watched that particular pile. But here, this is beautiful energy coming out twice with two cards. It speaks about feminine energy. Here we have the flowers. Here we have the Empress card. And almost the tree is kind of lit up in almost like it's a flower or something. So, very beautiful energy. Whoever you're asking about, this person is very much maybe in love with you. Strong feelings for sure. For some of you, what I'm picking up is this could be maybe a newer sort of connection or a person who's been in your life where you're thinking about, okay, where is it going? We should take it further. There's almost a desire in your heart to know what's the future of this connection because you like the person. There is some compatibility here. Person really likes you, though you could be feeling a little impatient. We do have this crocodile energy, water element. So the person could be waiting because crocodile is very patient energy, a person who has the eye on the target and waits patiently. Crocodiles are very, very patient animals. They just stay in that place. You wouldn't know that there's something in the water, but then they jump out at the right moment. So a person has had an eye on you for a long time. If you're wondering, does this person genuinely like you? They've liked you for a while. They've had their eye on you for a while. And this person could have a crush on you since a long time. And their feelings and affections are genuine. If you're asking for genuine energy, person is genuinely interested in you, they really like you, you could be their perfect type or someone they find very, very attractive, very beautiful, they're naturally very drawn towards you. And if this is a newer connection, I can sense a little bit of hesitation, taking it slow, that's fine. Even Empress, we see the tree is slow moving energy, it's earth element, right? But the person could shower you with a lot of gifts and presents. If this person brings you a flower, take it as a sign that this reading is true. Maybe they've already bought you flowers, or in the future they could buy you flowers or bring you flowers. We also have letter, so there is a desire to get closer to you or be more romantic. If you know this person, they're present in your life, they've not been totally romantic or flirtatious with you, this could be their personality. Crocodile coming out as the archetype for this person tells me they're very observant. They're the sort of person to read the other person and figure out, okay, what does this person like? So they'll pay attention to what you're saying. And then if you mention something, like sometimes we just say, oh, I want to buy this thing, or I'm waiting to maybe go to a concert or go to a particular place, those things that we just normally talk about. And most people just ignore, and they're having a conversation, but there's certain other people who remember things, and then they give you a thoughtful gift. This is that person's energy. They could be slightly more introverted, depends, because see, I'm not reading the person's personality, but I am getting a little bit of hint that this person could be more shy, quiet, reserved, or they could be emotionally very invested in you, where sometimes when you're too invested, you don't showcase your whole personality, you're just presenting your best version so that the person will like you, or the person is very much focused on you, so they're not trying to, let's say, show off or show their personality, be quirky. They're just trying to focus on you, give you all the attention, figure out your needs, and then present themselves as the perfect partner for you. This is also a style or archetype of seduction. If I remember, I think it's called the lover or the perfect lover or something like that. But in the art of seduction, there are multiple archetypes, and one particular one is just focused on being the perfect lover. This is kind of the energy I'm getting with your person. You could see more of their personality as time goes on. So, right now, they could be in this period of the crocodile assessing the situation, understanding you so they can treat you better, or just figuring out if you are the perfect match for them. Because let's say if they liked you from afar, they didn't know you personally, so they're trying to get to know you better so they can understand, is this the perfect person for me, is pile number one who I expected them to be. So they could be studying you, analyzing you, listening to you. We have this ear symbol here. We also see the dog. There's a sense of loyalty towards you. This is moon in Pisces. Empathy, it says. Person is very empathetic towards you. They are very caring. They care about you a lot. Also, the ear is connected with, or listening is connected to Shravana Nakshatra. I think it falls in Capricorn. We also have crocodile. Crocodile also kind of reminds me of Capricorn energy. And perhaps you could have moon Saturn connection somewhere, moon in Capricorn or something like that. But anyway, what I'm picking up, also some of you could have Saturn in the sixth house, or some placement in the sixth house or in Virgo. Anyway, this again speaks about person listening to you very attentively. They want to be a very good friend to you as well, not just a partner. The dog showing up, it shows loyalty. Person is very loyal. A little bit of Scorpio energy also. So they're very loyal, their heart is invested in you, or they're trying to figure out if you're the perfect person for them. They could be someone who wants to be very, very sure if they're looking for a partner in love. So they want to be sure about you, or they are already sure and they're trying to impress you. They could be a little shy and reserved for sure. Also, someone who could have a little bit of fear of rejection. So, even if they like someone a lot, they would still want to be sure that the other person likes them and reciprocates their feelings before they would confess their feelings. So, there could be this element also at play. Overall, I think person could be a little mysterious right now, but there's only good things that I'm picking up. And just be yourself, even if it's a person who's assessing you, analyzing you. Just be yourself. If you match, you have compatibility, I think the person will move forward. We do have this card, express your love, go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So I almost pick up this feeling that maybe the equation between the two of you might not be super romantic right now, even though you could have amazing chemistry, good friendship, or something or the other, where you're expecting them to make a move, you're expecting them to, I don't know, like do something, you're waiting for a gesture, and you're wondering, okay, am I imagining things? You're not imagining. Person is a little shy in expression. So I feel like there is a genuine intention here to express their love to you. When they feel more sure and they feel like this is the right moment, they might show that, and maybe you can give them a few hints also, so they can become more romantic towards you. But again, it's up to you. Overall, this is what I have for you. If you want to know how this energy will transform, what is the future energy is like, you can watch the extended. Overall looks really really good, and person really admires you, finds you quite attractive. They're drawn towards you and they're very sure of you. Strong romantic feelings, so, strong sense of connection with you and loyalty. So yeah, I hope it resonates. Watch the extended, watch the monthly prediction. I will leave the links. You can also book with me. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Hello, pile number two. Welcome to your reading. This is the card that came out for you. We have number six, Clouds, King of Wands. We also have the Moon. What is this number? It's 18. So we have Moon here. One thing I'm noticing, some of you could have Rahu Moon conjunction, maybe. You could be someone who's prone to fantasy or fantasizing. If it's not you, I'm maybe reading the person's energy. Their current feelings for you, they do feel something for you. Moon represents emotions. So they are feeling things, but I almost get the sense that the feelings could be a little hot and cold. Or this is the sort of person who's prone to overthinking, fantasizing. Sometimes they psych themselves out. With the clouds, it just makes me think the person is a little confused. So maybe it depends on this person's perception, which could be wrong or which could be a little muddy, or maybe you give them mixed signals, or the things between you. Maybe things are, some days you have an amazing chemistry, amazing vibe, certain other days there's a little bit of the vibe is off or something. I don't know, it could be a newer connection which could be the reason why this is going on, or this could be a connection from the past where things didn't take off. Maybe there was a false start, maybe it was a situationship. So the person is in two minds about you. Sometimes they wonder if you like them or not, sometimes they wonder if they like you or not. But there is something here because the emotions are involved for sure. With the moon can show a lack of clarity. Things are not clear, things are not out in the open. There could be fears also, maybe fear of rejection, maybe fear of abandonment, fear of obsession, or something or the other. There's some fear, maybe in taking things forward or even stepping back, because they don't want to lose you, but at the same time walking towards you could also feel a little scary and intimidating. You could also be someone that they discuss with other people in their life over a cup of coffee, because we see the cup here. It just gives me the energy of discussion or thinking. At least, even if they don't share with other people, they think about you and they try to analyze everything, they overthink everything, they try to read between the lines. There's a lot of confusion here. And the person could also be prone to being impulsive. So their personality is such that they need things to be very clear. They act on impulse. But with you, emotions get involved and then they mess things up, and there's just lack of clarity. So they're not in the flow state, so to speak. I don't know how to describe this energy. One more thing, the cup and saucer, it also gives me a little bit of ace of cups energy. So it could be something newer, or if you've known each other for a while, things were cooling off in the past, things could be heating back up again. So ace of cups could represent perhaps a new beginning again, or more interaction recently. Let's see what else is here. We have gazelle. This is fire element. So fire element also speaks about starting up things. We have octopus, water element. So see, I said earlier, hot and cold energy. So this is that water and fire. We have fire, we have water, right? And almost like this hot cup of tea. And then again, we see water element is connected with the planet moon. Some of you could have cancer placements, and also I remember a little while back, especially when I shower, I sometimes channel things and things just come to me, and I was constantly thinking number 4, and I was associating number 4 with the Cancer zodiac sign. So maybe it was for you, pile number 2, where Cancer could be significant. Coming back to the cards at hand, we have Gazelle, which always reminds me of Mrigashira Nakshatra, which is connected with kind of running, frigidity. A person who's a little scared tends to avoid confrontation, and it's not super stable energy. It's always running around doing things and being busy, and there's something always going on. There's a lack of mm, just breathing, taking things in, and being sure about things. So that's one thing I'm picking up here. Where the masculine, see, this could even represent the masculine and the feminine in the connection, where the masculine is wanting attention, wanting connection, but they're not like fully stable and grounded in that need or want. And the female could be the octopus. Octopus here represents lack of boundaries, where maybe you overexpress yourself, you share too much, certain times you hold back. So there's just a little bit of confusion in what the connection is between the two of you. There's a lack of clarity, there's a lack of label. In such cases, a label would help. Now, even if you're not the octopus, in general, this could represent the person's feelings towards you, which is sometimes they express too much, sometimes they hold back, they're hot and cold, and they're not sure about what you want. They're not super grounded in their feelings about you, honestly. But they like you, they're attracted to you, they're drawn towards you. And there's certain things where you make them very comfortable in certain aspects. What they have with you is something they've never experienced before, but at the same time, there's a lot of hiccups, obstacles. We do have the love card, so they do have feelings for you, strong feelings. Perhaps they love you, or this could even be the Cupid, desire to form a relationship with you or have something more serious. For sure, I do pick up this energy. And like I said, maybe the Ace of Cups energy is appearing in your life. I'm seeing the two doves also. So maybe you earlier you had a false start, now universe is bringing you back together so that you can balance each other out. You can learn from each other. So there's a lot of potential here for things to go right, perhaps maybe even for things to maybe go wrong or not come together. It depends. We do have patience here. This makes sense. We have number 6. This is Jupiter in Virgo. Now, Jupiter doesn't do well in Virgo, especially house wise. In 6th house, Jupiter doesn't do well because 6th house is the house of competition, where you compete, where you show your willpower, whereas Jupiter is more of your intellectual strength, your wisdom, and your generosity. So when you need to fight, you're being generous, you're forgiving people. So again, it shows lack of clarity on how to take the next steps, how to anchor the connection, how to ground the connection, how to express the feelings. So there's a lack of wisdom in this connection, the way things are being handled. There's a struggle here. However, patience will help you. When you take things slow, take things easy, because we have Rahu, which can be prone to confusion, smokes and mirrors, lack of boundaries. Person is going here, there, everywhere. Same thing with the gazelle, Mrigashira energy, and moon is also unstable, waxing and waning all the time. So there's a need to ground the connection. Jupiter is wisdom, and Virgo is the earth element, where you get grounded. And Virgo is also connected with analyzing, fixing things, organizing, where you notice, okay, what is going wrong? Let me fix that. So, Virgo is very much a problem solving energy. This is where you need to invest your wisdom to problem solve. The things that are not working, you can change them. So, the person is holding back, they're being patient. They have love for you, they want to express it, maybe take it forward, maybe fix things, but they're being patient right now. And I think the both of you need to come together to really fix things here. We have new love also. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So I do get the sense that maybe there's a new beginning in the same connection, or it's a newer connection for others of you. One more thing I want to mention is perhaps this person could be someone who cannot settle down with one person. Maybe their attention could be divided, right? So this energy of running away, having different options. Moon, here I see the two trees, maybe two options, third party situation. New love, maybe things were going better with you, between the two of you, and the person has come across someone else that they're feeling a lot of love for. And the king of wands energy is also not the most loyal and committed, and lack of boundaries. So if it's a third party situation, see, I think the extended could help in this particular reading because we have a lack of clarity on what the actual situation is. So, what is the future energy and what is the advice? So, that could really help you, pile number two, because I'm reading the situation, but I'm not guiding you necessarily. So, you can watch the extended. Otherwise, what I'm picking up for you guys, just to wrap the reading up, is there could be a new beginning. If you suspect there's a third party or you don't trust the person, then it would be better to cut off ties if you cannot trust the person. And if you suspect there's a third party, maybe it's a confirmation there is a third party. If it's a newer beginning in the old connection, then you will have to put in work and effort, and the person has to meet you halfway. If it's a newer connection, this is a new person in your life and it's more of a recent thing, then I think you can both grow with each other. There's a lot of maybe shadow work or leg work you need to put in, because you need to overcome certain fears and handicaps in this particular connection, you and the partner both. So that's what I have for you. You can subscribe to the subscribe to the membership, watch the extended, or watch the monthly prediction. I will leave the links along with the timestamp. You can also book with me if you want a personal reading. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Hello, pile number three. Welcome to your reading. This is the card you chose. We have number 28, Man, Ace of Cups. Beautiful card. I do like it. A person showing up in the reading. This is almost like a person's presence in your reading. So there is someone who is very much interested in you. We see the person looking through like a telescope or something. It looks like a binoculars. Telescope would be looking up at the stars, but the shape always kind of reminds me of a telescope. Anyway, not important. This is talking about Ace of Cups, new beginnings. Maybe a person who is feeling romantic feelings towards you, and it could be slightly more recent, maybe a newer person in your life, or a person you've known for a while, but recently they've been feeling romantic towards you. Maybe they've been flirting with you. That's why you're wondering, I know this person, but why are they behaving differently? So that could be some of the cases, a scenario that's going on. Interesting thing, we did get this dragon card, which is almost as if, the person looking at you, then we see the eye. So the message is emphasized here, where someone is keen on you, someone is observing you, someone has their eye on you. If it's a newer person, newer connection, person is invested in you somehow, or they're observing you, they're interested in you. Maybe you notice them staring at you. This could be a reason why. So take it as a confirmation. If it's an older connection, maybe there's no contact here, because we do have this card right here, Five of Pentacles. We see the withered rose. What does the withered rose mean? A romance that is withered away. So a past connection. That's why I'm saying if it's a newer person is invested in you. They could be coming out of a breakup, or maybe they've been single for a long time and coming out of isolation, because Five of Pentacles represents when you're like overcoming a heartbreak, or you've been single for a while because there was a bad ending and you feel lonely, you feel alone, you want to again start dating up again, meeting new people, and you want to feel romance again in your life. So this could be maybe the background. If it's a newer person, if you're asking about an old person in your life, a old connection, perhaps a person you've been in no contact with, because Five of Pentacles is no contact energy. Person could be still interested in you. Maybe they stalk your social media. They might not make it obvious, but there could be this feeling of, I miss pile number three. I wonder what they're up to. I wonder what they're doing. Have they moved on? Are they dating someone new? So there is that interest. However, will they come forward? We'll look at the other cards. We have surprise here, water element. This almost gives me Page of Cups energy. We have affair, number 5. This is Venus in Leo, affair. Strong romantic energy. You know what I'm picking up? Maybe this is a connection that started out of nowhere and it was more of a romantic, physical sort of connection for some of you. Or there was a lack of maturity, because I'm seeing kids on the cards. Or maybe there were third party influences, like the person having a job, family, maybe they have kids or something like that. That could have made it harder for the relationship to move forward. For some other people, what I'm noticing is they've not forgotten you. They might be mm, inclined to reach out to you. So it could come out as a surprise. They might pretend that it's like a accidental run in or something like that, but it could be orchestrated for sure. So there could be some sort of a surprise here, something that I feel like spirit does not want me to reveal to you. You did get the spirit card. You didn't get one of the other cards because in this particular animal deck, we have different elements like water, air, fire, and earth. But you got the spirit card, which tells me there's spirit's role at play. There could be a surprise in this connection in the future, whether it's new, past, old, whatever. If it's a newer connection, old connection, doesn't matter. There could be a surprise. So wait for that surprise. That's one thing. Person could surprise you, person could make some sort of a romantic gesture, especially if it's newer, take it in a good way. If it's an older connection, I feel like it was slightly more romantic. Why? Because we have Leo. Leo is connected with dating, not a genuine relationship or not a commitment, but more so fun, exciting, and all of that, like romance. Venus in Leo, romance. It's not relationship. That would be more of Venus in Libra. So, person could be feeling lonely, looking at your social media, wondering what you're up to. I don't necessarily see the person reaching out if it's the past person. If it's a newer person, I see better things. We also have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So you could have moved on from this person. If you're asking about a past person today, pile number three, there was unrequited love here. Maybe the love you wanted is not what you got from this person. It was more romantic, physical attraction, all of that, and you had to walk away. So you could have rejected this person. I feel like maybe the person didn't love you in the capacity that you wanted to. They could have feelings for you, but you wanted something more real. Person didn't give it to you either because they didn't have that feeling, but there was something. There was something, it was not like a zero. Or the person is not mature enough to handle a relationship, or they didn't understand it back then, or something or the other, like personal issues, personal handicaps, or like they need to grow. This person, maybe they didn't express their love, maybe they didn't play their cards right, but you felt like the love was not reciprocated, and now they feel this way that you moved on. Now they feel that feeling of pain, love, and suffering, and they are not wanting to reach out because you would reject them. So now their love is unrequited. So that is an interesting change of dynamic, reversal of fortune, like they say. But they miss you, they think about you. That's what I'm saying. It was not an equal connection, there was a lack of compatibility in this connection. And this could be a person who wears their heart on the sleeve, very romantic, like loves floating and all of that. Leo is that energy, a person who's more, extroverted and not attention seeking, but charismatic, charming, wants everyone's attention. They want to be the person that everyone is crushing on. There's certain people who want the perfect love, perfect partner. They want their partner to adore them. This person could have that energy where they want to be adored by everyone. Leo is that, person, popular person. And Venus is also getting a lot of attention in love from people. So a little bit of that player energy I'm picking up, or a person who falls in love very quickly, a little impulsive in love with the Ace of Cups energy. But there is something special about you for sure. They do miss you, they do think about you, even in the no contact. And for more advice, future energy, how the connection will transform, you can watch the extended. I will leave a link along with the August monthly predictions. You can join and watch both. The August monthly predictions are on the moon tier. This one is on the 4th tier, Venus plus Rahu. So, yeah, that's what I have for you. I hope this resonated. Let me know your thoughts. And you can also book a personal reading with me if you feel like I would rather have a personal reading than join the membership, you can do that as well. So, yeah, everything will be listed. Thank you so much. Support the channel, join the membership, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.